everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. At Crimson Lights, Devin runs into Daniel and asks if he's told Lily about him and Heather. Daniel is waiting until Lily's in a better place emotionally. Devin asks if the plan is to keep cheating on her until that time comes. Daniel says he and Heather put things on hold. Devin points out that he's still lying to Lily every time he talks to her. Daniel will fly to California right now if Devin thinks she's ready. Devin's expression says she's not. Daniel tells him Lily needs their support. If he can lend an ear, he'll keep doing it. Devin reminds him that he's put him in a very difficult position. I am also keeping your secret. At Daniel's place, Lucy asks Heather if she thinks she'll move in soon. Heather reminds her that this is under the radar until her dad tells Lily. Lucy finds it hard to keep under wraps. Heather admits it's exciting and she's very happy. Lucy wishes they could skip to the good part and be a family again. She worries. What if things change before Dad tells Lily? Or what if when they see each other, Dad decides that he wants to stay with her? Heather reassures her daughter and asks her to be patient. We need to let your dad handle things his way. Lucy doesn't want to mess this up, so she'll go along with it. They decide to head to Crimson Lights. Danny comes in and Lucy asks him to join them, but he has to pass. Heather asks if he's OK. Danny claims he's struggling with some lyrics, so they leave. Phyllis walks into the GCAC and crosses paths with Diane. She tells her she looks lovely, and Diane returns the compliment. Phyllis confides that some people say she has a special glow these days. Diane would love to hear about it, but she's late for the office. She announces she got a promotion. I'm running Jibot. All of it, side by side with my husband. Phyllis notes she's right where she schemed to be when she came back from the dead. Diane denies scheming. She begged Jack to rehire Kyle, but he wanted her in the job. She teases that Phyllis' glow has faded. Phyllis insists it hasn't. There's a person in her life who genuinely cares for her. It's a much better feeling than getting a pity position from one's husband. Victor and Jack enter the dive bar, where Nikki's passed out on a table. Victor gently wakes her up and she spots Jack. Narrowing her eyes, she slurs, "No, no, no. What did you do?" Victor says no one did anything to her. He knew she was there. Unconvinced, Nikki tells Jack this is all his fault and then cries. Victor helps her out of her chair onto her feet, and the men guide her out the door. Jack enters the Abbott house and walks straight over to pour a scotch. He flashes to fighting with Victor over Nikki and her drinking in the past. Diane comes in all smiles and says she had a ridiculous run-in with Phyllis. She notices Jack is bothered, and he says he had to tell Victor he's Nikki's sponsor. He hated doing it and worries he's lost her trust. Diane asks what happened. Jack says he and Victor just dragged her out of a dive bar. He's worried she'll push him away now. Diane asks how Victor reacted. Jack says he blustered, but after he calmed down, he seemed to accept him as her sponsor. Diane asks if Jack thinks he'll let it continue. Jack becomes agitated and fumes that Victor doesn't get to sweep him aside. This is bigger than Victor. He doesn't get to call the shots this time. At Crimson Lights, Daniel says he is sorry he put Devin in a difficult position, but he intends to stay friends with Lily after all this and will do whatever he can to support her right now. Devin asks how Heather feels about putting the affair on hold. Daniel insists she understands how hard this is and doesn't want to hurt Lily. Devin scoffs that he can tell how much she likes Lily by how she acted when she left town. Daniel asks him not to drag Heather into this. Devin wonders if he's trying to play the hero by defending his ex while cheating with her behind Lily's back. What kind of hero will Lily think he is when she finds out what he's doing and how long he's been doing it for? It's even more complicated because they work together. Daniel guesses they'll have to find a way to be civil. He didn't intend for this to happen, He's just trying to figure out to do right by everyone. Devin still thinks Lily deserves better. Daniel agrees. But be honest with me. Are you really in any place where you can stand and pass judgment right now? Daniel knows what went on with Devin and Abby when he was still with Amanda. He knows it can get messy. Was it your intention to hurt Amanda? Devin huffs, no, of course not. Daniel points out that now he feels like he's where he belongs, with Abby and Dom. Devin knows what he's getting at, but it doesn't change the fact that he doesn't want to see his sister get hurt after all she's been through.